Matt recommends some tunes. Hi, I'm Matt. I'm going to recommend you some tunes because, frankly, there is a lot of music out there, and more than you can ever listen to, I could ever listen to, anyone could ever listen to. And so the joy of that is going out and exploring all of it and finding out new stuff that you have never heard before or may have heard different variations of, and just discovering something that you never knew you loved. And the internet's about sharing stuff and exploring different ideas. And so music's about personal tastes and expressions. So if you can combine those two things together, we can hopefully go on, find some new stuff out. If you can send me some tunes, I'll send you some tunes. I'll do this, you do whatever you need to do. And yeah, let's have it. Let's go and get some tunes down. Right, tune number 1. Let's go straight in with a nice big hard one. Jimi Hendrix, All Along the Watchtower. If you've never heard of Jimi Hendrix before, wow. Not a bad thing, just a bit of an amazing thing. If you had heard of Jimi Hendrix before, you'll know why I'm going in with this tune as a recommendation, just in case no one's ever heard it before. If you've never heard of Jimi Hendrix before, you're in for a treat, because Jimi Hendrix is going to blow your balls off. And if you haven't got any balls, you'll suddenly discover that you have them, and that they've just been blown off by Jimi Hendrix, All Along the Watchtower. There's a million other tunes, not a million, sadly, because he died young. There's a lot of other tunes of his I can recommend, but if we're going to start this thing right, and we're going to start the music recommendation right, and we're going to start with Hendrix, All Along the Watchtower. Where have they gone? That. Cool. Tune number 2. Something a little bit different. Koan Sound, Funk Blaster. This is a glitch hop duo, although they do make some other stuff. They're from Bristol, and yeah, they made this tune called Funk Blaster. It's a bass tester. If you like your tunes bassy and heavy, this is a good one for you. Get yourself a decent pair of speakers, because they're about to rip the balls off them. I'm going to stop using ball terminology. I'm going to move on into something else now. But yeah, it's going to really wreck your speakers unless you've got some decent ones. And if you have got some decent ones, you are going to love me forever. Check it out. It was my tune of the year 2013. That's now a thing. And yeah, awesome. Funk Blaster, Koan Sound, wicked. Tune number 3. We're going to go in with Louis Armstrong, Let's Fall in Love. If you can find I think it's like 8 or 9 minute version of this, please do, because it's a lovely sojourn into beautiful vocal and simple piano arrangement and just gorgeousness, absolute gorgeousness, and a really, really, really beautiful tune that you need to have in your life, I think. Another really beautiful tune that you should probably have in your life, or at least will give it a little cinematic air, and is in a similar vein to Louis Armstrong, is Blossom Dearie's version of I'll Take Manhattan. This is a very gorgeous tune. Brings me to the edge of tears every now and then. And it's not even that emotional, the tune. It's not about anything lovey-dovey or very sentimental. It's just the song and the way she sings it, and it's and all the more poignant if you do live in Manhattan. There's enough songs about New York, and New York, said it twice, but this one's a little gem. And if you don't live in Manhattan, this will hopefully transport you there in a little cinematic film reel moment and add a little bit of character to everyday life situations on the headphones. So yes, I recommend it wholeheartedly. Now, for something completely different and out of the woodworks. That was tune number 4, so this must be tune number 5. Blackwoods, Stoned Jesus. That's right, Jesus, but stoned. And if Jesus was stoned, he'd make music like Blackwoods. I'm absolutely certain of that. Blackwoods is by a group called Stone Jesus, as I keep saying. They're a Ukrainian 3-piece who just changed their drummer for their 3rd album, Here Come the Robots, but this tune is off the 1st album, First Communion, and is a belter. It's long, it's strong, and it is doom metal at its finest. There'll be some arguments about the finer points of the subgenre, which I will definitely field happily from other people. Yeah, please talk. The best thing about talking about music is talking about music. The arguments, the debates, the subgenre arguments. But this is doom metal, a lovely little subgenre of, you guessed it, metal, and it's wicked. It's very... what's the word? swampy, very deep, very sludgy, but it's not sludge metal, which is a whole other thing for another day. But yeah, Stone Jesus, Blackwoods, wicked tune. Number 6, Little Mesters, Buzzin. Little Mesters are a Sheffield duo that go by the names of Tom and Simon, and they've been producing some 4/4 stuff, some garage, and they're trying out a couple of other things, but what they have succeeded in doing very well is making fucking brilliant bass line. Buzzin is the tune that got me into them, and interestingly enough, it features a little sample from Gimme Gimme Gimme. If you don't know what Gimme 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 is, it was a very, very, very funny, to me at least, late 90s, early 2000s sitcom. I don't know exactly when it was, and so that's why I say late 90s and early 2000s, but there you go, Buzzin by Little Mesters. It's online, go at it. Tune number 7, I believe. Tune number 7 is going to be Sigur Ros. Quite hard to pronounce because they're Icelandic. I think it's Svefn-g-englar. It's off the album Agatis Burin. I'll put a link in for all these videos down in the comment section, just there. That's where it should be. And yeah, I'll put a link to all these things in the description so you can find these tunes and you don't have to do a lot of typing, because internet is the birthplace of laziness, and so, you know, typing, screw that. I'll put the links in for you. Svefn-g-englar is a soul melter, not a face melter, not even a heart melter, like a crying on the inside of your soul. Just, oh wow. I mean, listen to the whole album because it's a blinder, but that tune in particular for me, just like, oh, Jesus Christ, like, wow. So yeah, check that out. Tune number 8. Tune number 8 is a mashup tune, because I do like my mashups. They're a big guilty pleasure. Not even a guilty pleasure, I just love them. It's a guy called Go Home Productions. I only ever know him from YouTube videos and tunes that he puts up on there, but what he does do is fantastic. And this one is a mashup of Smells Like Teen Spirit by Nirvana, which I assume you may have heard, and also Rockin by the Jackson 5. And these two go together like hot butter and a crumpet. Like, wow, I don't know how he's pulled it off and done it, but check it out, it's great. A lot of people get annoyed about these kind of tunes because they go, it's sacrilege, you can't touch the original, but I think that's mostly rubbish. Mostly rubbish, we'll see. Okay, so check that out, that's a wicked tune. I think it's called like Smells Like Rocky Robin, but again, I'll pop a link in the video for you. Right, tune number... I was 8, so this must be tune number 9. Tune number 9 is Portishead, Glory Box. Gotta be one of my favourite, sexiest tunes of all time. It's the last tune on the album called Dummy. Portishead are a band from Bristol, not Portishead, if you know your British geography relatively well, and they are sick pioneers of trip hop along with Massive Attack, and we'll talk about them another day. But yeah, Glory Box is an amazing tune by Portishead. Check it out. And finally, to wrap everything off, let's have Dreadlock Holiday by 10cc. That's it. Dreadlock Holiday by 10cc. 10cc are an amazing band. Dreadlock Holiday is one of the best tunes, and I don't like it, I love it. So yeah, those are the first 10, I think, unless I lost count. I'll just keep posting these things up. If you ever want to hear about any specific genres, if you want me to do like 10 songs from any area, like, it could be anything. Jazz, pop, rock, rap. My rap knowledge isn't amazing, but I'll try. But yeah, anything you can think of, you know, if you want to hear me. Otherwise, I'll just keep doing these random ones. But I like the random ones because it's a bit of a spread. And yeah, send me a message, click, comment, whatever you have to do. But have a nice day. You enjoy yourselves. Keep listening to good tunes. See ya.